Hello, TV and Candy Cruise and all horror movie fans. This is Bob the Builder and Scream Fan 2005, and once again I'm here with Jess from Postman Pat. I love my Jess. And today we're going to do my top 5 best Scream movies of all time. All 5 movies now. So let's put a voice changer and call everyone on the phone and do a number 5 spot. Number 5 is Scream 3. So Scream 3 is an awesome movie. So I don't know a lot of people who hate Scream 3, but I do love it. So that was an awesome film. The ultimate Scream, suspenseful, clever, and very entertaining. The most terrifying scream is always the last. Yeah. For the remake. Yeah, do that later. So Wes Craven did a great job on Scream 3. It was really well. So Scream 3 is a lot better movie than Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Even though Halloween 3 Season of the Witch has no Michael Myers. But Halloween 4 The Return of Michael Myers, that was a much better Halloween movie than Halloween 3. So Scream 3 is a much better movie than Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Even though I still love Halloween franchise, except Season of the Witch has no Michael in it. So I love the kills, I love the ending scene, and I love the characters, and that movie's awesome. So let's get this movie 10 out of 10. It's the awesome movie. Thank you for my number 5 spot. Number 4 is the original Scream, the classic Scream. So, and people saying Scream 1 is the best Scream ever. So Scream 1 is a classic. So I love the cast like David Arquette, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, Matthew Lillard, Rose McGowan, Jamie Kennedy, Skeet Ulrich, and Drew Barrymore. But my favorite opening scene is Drew Barrymore opening scene because she's on her own show, and Jamie Kennedy is a YouTuber, and Neve Campbell is the best actress as Sidney Prescott since Bonnie from The Craft. So Neve Campbell's first movie is The Craft, and her second movie is the original Scream. Clever, hip, and scary. Creepy. Someone taking love of scary movies one step too far. That was a creepy quote. A clever thriller. That was a clever thriller. That's a classic movie. That movie's a masterpiece. Oh, that's the classic. That's the original classic Scream. So, in the end in this movie is a classic with Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich. Revenge on Neve Campbell. But Neve Campbell used to be a teenager since The Craft and Scream. And she's at college in Scream 2. And she falls over the boyfriend or love interest since Wild Things, 54, Driving Mona, and 3 to Tango. And she's a mother in Skyscraper. So Skyscraper is a fantastic film in 2018. So Neve Campbell is the best performance in the original Scream, along with Drew Barrymore. And Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween 1970, the original, and she's kind of old in Halloween 2018, as Laurie Strode. But my mom's favorite scream queen is Jamie Lee Curtis, known as Laurie Strode from original Halloween. And my favorite's Neve Campbell, known as Sidney Prescott in the original Scream. So let's give Scream an Infinity Stars out of 10. It's a classic horror classic Scream film. So that's my number 4 spot. Here's my number 3 is Scream 2. But Scream 2 is my favorite sequel. Twice as hip, scary, and entertaining. Someone taking love of sequels one step too far. Creepy quotes. Directed by Wes Craven and written by Kevin Williamson. This is Neve Campbell's third movie. And Neve Campbell's first sequel. That was a feature film. And something like more gore, more blood, more violence, more scares, creepy. And Neve Campbell, known as Sidney, she's kind of tougher in the second one. And the opening scene with Jada Pinkett Smith. And she kind of looks similar to Beyonce Knowles from the Pink Panther. And the ending scene that Neve Campbell is gonna kill Mickey and Billy's mother at the theater. That Lee Stryber saves Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox. That's really well. I love the ending of the second one. So let's give Scream 2 Infinity Stars out of 10. It's the best sequel. That's my number 3 spot. There's my number 2 is Scream 4. It came out in 2011. Scream 4 is the last movie that directed by Wes Craven before he passed away in 2015. Before the MTV series with Brandon James. New decade, new rules. Yep, David Arquette, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox returns in the 4th movie. There's new one like Emma Roberts from Aquamarine and Hidden Panettiere from Heroes, the TV show. But Neve Campbell, she's kind of aged a little bit. She's a survivor in the 4th movie. I love the opening scene with the stab films like Stab 6 and Stab 7. And the actual movie with Marnie and Jenny. This is the actual Scream 4. Yeah, I'll watch it on Thursday night. That's really awesome. That's my second favorite Scream movie. Scream 4 is the last movie that distributed by Dimension Films before Paramount made it. I love the kill scenes that Olivia got killed since Tatum got killed in the original. You hear the kill count from James Adjanice? Go watch the kill count with James Adjanice. So Scream 4 is the best sequel remake. And I love the ending scene with Charlie Walker and Jill Roberts trying to revenge on Sidney at Kirby's house. The ending scene's really well. Then Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson did a job well done on Scream 4. So let's give Scream 4 Infinity Stars out of 10. It's my second favorite Scream of the franchise. That's my number 2 spot. And my number one best Scream movie of all time is Scream 5, or known as Scream 2022. That's what Paramount call it. Wow, I saw the movie in theaters last night. It's really amazing masterpiece film. I saw it in theaters. I reviewed that movie yesterday. The killer is in the poster. It's always someone you know. Wow. Oh my god. That was the best Scream movie of the franchise. David Arquette, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, and Morley Shulton returns. and the new characters like Samantha Carpenter, Tara Carpenter, Liv, Chad, Richie, Wes, Mindy, and Amber, and Vince, and Roger L. Jackson. He did a great job on that movie. And the new directors instead of Wes Craven. But that movie is for you, Wes Craven. You passed away in 2015. So, that movie did a job well done. So, Scream 5 is the first movie that's distributed by Paramount, not Dimension Films. And the kill scenes are the best, and the ending scene looks incredible. The ending scene looks incredible, just like in Scream 4. And Amber and Richie are killers in this movie. And the saddest part is Dewey Riley died. Yeah, it's sad. Dewey Riley died. That was the saddest part next to Casey's death from the original. Yeah. And the editing the film, and Dewey won't appear after he got killed again. That's what happens. That was the saddest part. That made Gil Weathers cry. But Sidney Prescott will take care of Gil Weathers after Dewey Riley got killed. Just like Casey Becker's death in the original. So, I love that movie. This is the best Scream movie ever since Scream 4. So Scream 5, or known as Scream 2022, is the best horror sequel, reboot, or call it requel ever since Halloween 2018 with Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode. Here's a comparison like Halloween 2018, Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, and Scream 5 2022, Neve Campbell as Sidney Prescott. So, Laurie Strode from Halloween 2018 and Sidney Prescott from Scream 5 2022 are survivors, like Laurie Strode and Sidney Prescott, Halloween and Scream, Revenge on Michael Myers and Ghostface, from the horror sequel reboot. And ever since did like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Black Christmas. And the ending looks very well. Let's Get This Movie and Infinity Stars out of 10 is my new favorite Scream movie of the franchise. That's my number 1 spot. So, you horror movie fans. So, there's my top 5 favorite Scream movie of all 5 movies now. And I'm not fancy doing the 3 seasons with Brendan James from the MTV series. I'm not fancy doing the MTV seasons, just only the movies. But I do love the MTV series with Brendan James. But I prefer the movies with Ghostface and Sidney Prescott, Dewey Riley, and Gil Weathers. But the MTV series has no Sidney or Dewey or Gil. That's what happens. It's sad, MTV. So, I hope you love the 5 Scream movies now. So, I hear me well. So, I see you in the next video. Bye!